Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing fine in your life. You are doing great in your life. Today this is very special day for me. So today I am going to share with you something special. I am going to share with you my English fluency journey. And I believe that my English fluency journey is going to inspire you to learn this language. I will inspire you to learn this language from a scratch. If you are a beginner, I am going to help you with that. I am going to take you from beginner level to advanced level if you stay with me till the end in this video. I have come a long way from not being able to express even a single sentence to now teaching you a spoken English. And this was not an easy journey. This was not a straightforward journey. This has been very difficult for me to learn this language, to become a fluent speaker in this language. Why am I saying so? I am saying this because I come from a Hindi medium background, and coming from a Hindi medium background, it was very hard for me to learn this language, let alone speaking in this language. Speaking English the way I am speaking right now was a dream for me in 2020. It was a dream. I could not even imagine myself 4 years ago that I would be speaking English like this. I have never imagined this. But with the consistent practice, with the consistent effort, it has been possible for me to speak this language fluently. And now I am going to teach you how to do the same. So first of all, let me tell you the struggle part of my English fluency journey. The struggle part was that I could not speak even a single sentence in this language. I could not introduce myself in this language back in 2020. I used to make a lot of errors while speaking even a single sentence. So I could not imagine myself speaking the way I am speaking right now back then, like 4 years ago. This was the struggle. And as I have told you that I come from a Hindi medium background, and coming from a Hindi medium background, I had to learn everything from scratch in this language. Like I had to learn how to read, I had to learn how to write in this language, I had to learn how to speak, I had to learn how to understand this language. Like I had to learn everything in this language from scratch. If you are coming from English medium background, it would not be that hard for you to learn this language, to speak in this language. But if you are coming from a Hindi medium background and trying to speak this language, the journey is going to be hard. Believe me on this, the journey is going to be hard. But if you watch this video, you don't need to make the same mistakes that I made in my journey, and it took so long. And I don't want you to take so long to learn this language, because if you don't watch this video till the end, you must make the mistakes that I made in my journey. But if you watch this video till the end, you would avoid making those mistakes and become fluent very soon, in very short amount of time. So make sure that you watch this video till the end to avoid all those mistakes that I made. The first mistake that I made while learning this language was I used to believe that fluency is equal to grammar perfection, and I started learning complex rules of grammar thinking that it would help me speak English fluently. But I was wrong. The correct equation was that you need confidence plus you need everyday practice to become fluent at it. I was wrong. I thought initially that I needed to know all the grammar rules to become a fluent speaker in English, but eventually I knew that all I needed was confidence plus everyday practice with right methods that will make me a fluent speaker. And I embarked on this journey of English fluency with the right methods that I am going to tell you in this video. So, and let me tell you that fluency is not about making no mistakes. Fluency is about making mistakes and still being okay with that and moving forward. That's what fluency is. And I was trying hard to become fluent at English. I was reading something or the other every single day. Like I was doing everything to become fluent at it, but I was not becoming a fluent speaker. And I did not understand at that point in time that being fluent is not a goal, it's a journey. You do not reach this goal like now I have become a fluent speaker. It's never ending process. Now I understand that it's never ending process. The more you practice, the better you get. So I did not understand this thing at that point in time. If you are like me and trying to become a fluent speaker and being fluent is your goal, I don't want you to set a goal like I have to become a fluent speaker one day. Like you don't have to set a deadline. You don't have to set a deadline. I made this mistake. I have set a deadline that by the end of 2024 I would have become a fluent speaker, and that never happened. And now I realize the more I will practice, the better I will get, and that's what I'm following from then. So I don't want you to set a deadline that by the end of this month, by the end of this year, I will become a fluent speaker. Just don't set deadline like that. You will become fluent in the process. You will not even realize when you will become a fluent speaker in English. So don't set a deadline, because when you do not become a fluent speaker by the end of your deadline, you will demotivate and you will not try to become fluent speaker. So that is why I am saying you not to set a deadline. Okay, now it's time for me to reveal what I did to become a fluent speaker. And the most important thing is where I started. What did I do initially? Yeah, as I come from a Hindi medium background, I had no any other option but learn this language through my language. What do I mean by that is I have learned this language through Hindi. I started with translating this language. Many people at that point in time who was fluent in English, and I used to watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and those people used to say that you don't have to translate this language from your mother tongue into English because this is exhausting process, this is very tedious process. And I know that this is very exhausting, but I had no any other option at that point in time but translate this language from my mother tongue into English. This was the only way I could start with, because I don't know anything in English. I don't know, bro. Like I was a complete beginner and I had to learn this language, and I needed to find a way, and this was the way of translating this language from my mother tongue into English. This was the way. Now I don't translate this language from my mother tongue into English, but I think that deep down I am translating this language. Now it's fast. I have become used to it, and sometimes I translate this language so fast that I did not even imagine, or I did not even realize that I am translating this language. But the fact is I am translating this language when I am speaking, because translation was the thing that I started with. So if you are a beginner and if you are translating, there's nothing wrong with that. You can translate, you can start speaking this language through translating, because like me, if you are coming from a Hindi medium background, this is the only way you can start with. And believe me on this, if you do it consistently, you will become used to it, and you will not even realize when you will translate, when you will become used to it. So that's what I'm saying. Now I don't even realize that I am translating this language, because I have become so used to it. My mind is doing it fast. So one day you will become like me, and this process will not seem exhausting for you anymore. So translation was the thing that I started with, and now I have become a fluent speaker. Like I can articulate my thoughts very well in this language. I can express myself very well in this language, and this all happened because I started with translating. So someone is saying you that don't translate this language if you are a beginner. Completely wrong. This is completely wrong, because if you start with translating this language from your mother tongue into English, this is okay for you, because this is what I did initially, and I am telling you this from my personal experience. There's nothing wrong with translating. Once you learned basic things in English, now you can move on to thinking in English, and that's what I will talk about in some other video. right now I am telling you, just start with translating, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let me tell you that my turning point of English fluency journey came when I stopped thinking about what other people think about me. And I used to think a lot what other people think about me, but ever since I stopped thinking about them, I became a fluent speaker. Like, I created a routine and I said myself that I would follow this routine until or unless I become a fluent speaker in this language. The routine was that I would at least practice English every day for 3 to 4 hours, because I was kind of obsessed with improving myself in English. I was obsessed with becoming a fluent speaker in this language. So what I did, I created a routine and I swear to myself that I would follow this routine until or unless I become a fluent speaker in this language. And the routine was, I would listen to this language every single day for 1 hour, no matter what I was listening, but I would listen to this language every single day. And the second was, I would speak this language every single day. And what I used to do, I have a younger sister and I used to talk to her every single day. She understands a little bit English. As she understands a little bit English, I used to make mistakes, I know, and she did not judge me as she was non-fluent. So I used to talk to her a lot, and that way I build the confidence of speaking in front of people. And this is how you can do. You can speak to your brother, you can speak to your younger sister to build fluency, make your shyness go away. So that's how you can practice English. And the third thing in my routine was daily topic practice. Yeah, one day I would talk about my hobbies, one day I would talk about weather, one day I would talk about dreams. So all kinds of things. Like, my practice used to be topic based, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to daily practice with topic based content. One day you can speak about yourself, one day you can speak about this world, one day you can speak about weather. You can talk about a new subject every single day. That's what I did, and I followed this rule for like 2 years, every single day, no breaks, no excuses. I used to practice this language every single day. Now I don't practice this because I think that now I have become comfortable with speaking English, with expressing my thoughts in front of you guys. So I just stopped practicing, like following this routine, but now I practice this language in some other way. And let me tell you that after practicing for 2 years consistently, I one day introduced myself without any hesitation, and that's when I realized that fluency is not a talent, it's a journey. You don't have to set a deadline and say, by the end of this year I will reach fluency note. It's the more you will practice, the better you will get at communicating. So it's a never ending process. Yeah, at the end of this video, let me tell you that from not being able to speak even a single sentence to now teaching you how to speak English fluently, this is huge for me. And if I can do it, so can you. There's no doubt about it. If you are thinking, if you are doubting yourself that you can't do it, you are plain wrong, because it is doable. It is very possible that you can become a fluent speaker in this language, like very possible. So don't give up. Just in the end of this video, I would say, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because it motivates me to make more videos. And moreover, if you have questions, any questions, put those questions in the comment section, and I will definitely reply. Okay, bye bye.